Hi guys. I told you today we were going to talk a little bit about capacity. So I am in my kitchen, so there might be a glare at some point because of the light in the window. I apologize for that. So when we talk about capacity, we are talking about how much of something can fit into something else. Okay? Basically, capacity means how much can an object hold. Okay, now what are you going to put in your object? Well, today we're going to use water. Okay, tomorrow we'll use some common things that you probably have in your cupboard in the kitchen if mom and dad is okay with you using it. This is more of like a science experiment kind of. I just made up some measurements for us to try out together, and you can do the same ones at home or you can try some different ones out at home. So I have a 1 cup measuring cup and I have a half a cup measuring cup. Obviously we can see which one is bigger, the 1 cup. So which one do you think is going to hold more water? The 1 cup. Very good. Capacity is pretty easy as far as knowing which thing is going to hold more. Obviously, if it is a small object, it's not going to hold as much as a large object. But the question is, how much can it hold? So, for my first one, I am going to use this small glass. And I'm just going to use the 1 cup measuring cup to make it more simple. So I have a paper here that I have my measurements that I'm going to use. So I have blank cups equal the full glass. And then over here I wrote guess. You're welcome to also guess before you do it. It's always good to make a prediction and see how close you are, if you were correct or not. So if I was going to make a prediction, I would say 1 cup is going to fit into my glass. So I'm going to go over here to the sink and get some water, obviously. And I'm going to pour my water into my glass. Right? You can see it's not quite full actually. So I'm going to take my half cup, my smaller one, and see if that is all going to go in. And it's not quite going to make it. I'm ready to spill. So I'm going to say 1.5 cup because it almost worked. When we're doing this and we're doing measurements, we can always go with what is close. In these particular things, it doesn't have to be exact. Okay, so then I'm going to carefully dump out my water. Now I just thought of, we just talked about Earth Day and recycling. I should have used that water again. I will on our next one. Our next one, we're going to again use the cups. And we're going to see how many cups of water will fit into my tall glass. So what do you think? I'm going to say 4 cups of water will fit. So I'll make a little 4 over here for my guess. So I'm going to get my cups of water. There's 1. 2. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to make 4. 3. Nope. Alright, I'm at the top. almost to the top, so I'm going to stop. And so I'm going to write down it was 3. So I was a little off on my answer there. It's okay. Next I'm going to do how many cups will it take to fit into this round container. Again, I think I'm going to go with 4 for my guess. What do you think? All right, let's see. So I'm going to make a note. I guessed 4. Now, so I can recycle my water, I'm going to take it out of this cup. So I'm going to hold it over the sink in case I spill. There, I did. All right, so there's 1 cup. There's 2 cups. Three cups. And I am out of that water. There is 4 cups. 5 cups. Oh, you can't see the container, can you? 6 cups. I'll slide it over. You can see just about to the top. So I'm going to stop. And our actual measurement was 6 cups. All right, so I was 2 cups off of that one. Oh well. All right, next one is how many cups, again, will fit into the large bowl. So my large bowl is bigger than my container. So it took 6 cups to go into the container. I'm gonna guess 10 cups to go into our bowl. Okay, what do you think? 10 cups, more than 10, less than 10? All right, so I'm gonna try scooping my water out of here. So that is 1, 2, 3. Now, it would be a good idea to have mom, dad, older brother, older sister help. That was 4. Oops, 5. And that'll be 6. You could also use a liquid measuring cup that has 4 like the spout to it to help so we don't make a mess in your parents' kitchen. That's 7. 8. It's hard to see. 9. I'll move the camera. I'll try to move it here so you can see the actual water. We're at 9. There's 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And I'm going to stop at 14. Because I know if I make this overflow, my family will not be happy. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to write 14 cups on my paper. Now, you don't have to use the same, you don't have to use the cup all the time. You could try different things. How many cups full of this size cup do you think would fit into this small container? What do you think? I'm going to say 2 probably. Now I'm going to try to take water from my big bowl here. So I'm not getting new water because we don't want to try not to waste our water. Alright, so that's about full. I'm going to pour it over the sink. So that was 1 of these cups full. We'll call it, this is the fireworks on the cup, so we'll call it the fireworks cup. Alright, so then we're going to pour and fill this cup up again. Oops. Alright, and I'm going to pour over my sink. And we are at 2 cups. You can see it's just at the top. So that took 2 of my fireworks cups to fill up my container. Right now, there's 1 cup glass here I did not use yet. My husband is a big Giants fan, so we have these Giants cups. So let's see how many of these will fit into this. It's a little bigger, so I'm gonna say 2 of the Giants glasses will fit into the fireworks cup. So I'm gonna fill up the Giants glass. Right, and pour that into my fireworks cup. Alright, that gave me 1. Don't think I'm going to get another one. Try to do about half. And almost. So we'll say 1.5 of the giant glasses fit into the fireworks cup. So you can kind of mix and match. See how many of the fireworks cup goes into the bowl, how many of the small glass goes into the other small container I have here. And then when you're done, what do you do with the water? Well, you could recycle your water. You could take it outside and use it to water plants. You could use it for drinking if the things that you were using were clean. If you need to wash, if you want to wash the things that you used, you could use the water. Just add some dish soap. So ask Mom and Dad what they want to do with the water that you have used. Remember, our word is capacity. Can you say that? Capacity. Good. And it is just figuring out how much an object will hold, how much of one thing can fit into another thing. So there's not, I can't really say, okay, you need to get this, this, and this, because I don't know what you have in your kitchen. But maybe pick 5 or 6 different sized containers. I'm sure everybody has some sort of measuring cups to use. And just experiment. Take a guess of how much you think will fit. Try it out, see how close you were. It should be fun. This kind of thing was always fun when I did it with my students in class, and we always ended up making a huge mess. So beware of the water and puddles. No puddles in Mom and Dad's kitchen. All right, so I will see you tomorrow for one more little capacity activity. And then next week, we're going to move on to measuring time and figuring out how to tell time. Very exciting. So have fun with your capacity, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.